welcome back to PSL Living. I'm Jenny Newell. The Keep St. Lucie Beautiful Committee has a few annual upcoming events, and Christina Daigle is here with us to tell us more about those. You are the Special Projects Coordinator with Public Works, but you also oversee this committee. Okay.
Keep St. Lucie Beautiful has a lot going on, and I'm excited to talk about it today.
Okay, great. So what's the first event coming up?
Oh, well, the first event we have coming up is our annual appreciation night for Keep St. Lucie Beautiful.
Okay.
We're going to have it at Met Stadium, Tradition Field again, and basically we're just asking everybody to come out on April 10th. The game starts at 6:30. Gates will open at 5:30.
Okay.
And one other thing that we're doing is we're partnering with the Treasure Coast Food Bank. So in doing that, we'll have a booth out front, Keep St. Lucie Beautiful, and the Treasure Coast Food Bank will be out front too. So residents and game lovers who come out and bring 2 cans of food will get a free ticket into the game.
Oh, that's great.
So it'll be a fun night.
Okay.
There'll be fireworks after the game too, which I know is a big thing at Tradition Field. So it'll be pretty exciting. Basically just asking everyone to bring their families out and enjoy a great night.
Absolutely, absolutely. Will you be giving out any information about the committee and other programs you offer?
Basically, overall, when you come up, when we have the booth out in front of the stadium, we'll give out as much information as we can.
Okay.
We also are excited to keep trying to promote all of the Adopt a Street groups that we have and the Adopt a Street program to get people to help us to overall keep the city clean.
Absolutely, absolutely. So once again, that game is Friday, April 10th. Okay. Gates open at 5:30. The game actually starts at 6:30. Those St. Lucie Mets games are so fun, aren't they?
Yeah, it's a fun night.
Very fun, and there's a lot of games and different things happening in between each inning, and it's really cool to get the audience and the crowd involvement and everything. So that's great.
Absolutely.
Okay, so that's the first one. We've got one more after that. Okay.
We have our annual cleanup day. It is our 20th year.
Gosh.
So 20th annual cleanup day for the city. Basically, overall, what we're going to be doing is having residents come out on the 18th of April, which is a Saturday, to the Public Works facility on Thornhill Drive off of Bayshore. And we're encouraging them to come out in the morning. Registration is at 7:30, and we're going to provide everybody a free breakfast. And then we're going to bus them out to different locations in the city that really, really need to be cleaned up.
Right.
And they're going to clean up from, I believe, 8 to 11. And then from there, we're going to bus them back to the same facility off of Thornhill and Bayshore, and feed them a great lunch. And from there, we're going to do fun games, raffles, and just make it a real fun family event.
Absolutely, absolutely. How many people usually attend this event?
I'd say somewhere between 250 and 300. So it's a big event. It's one day. Kind of think of it as like one large mass cleanup event.
Right, right. But you also promote heavily. I'm sure a lot of these people that attend also have adopted their own streets.
Absolutely. We within that 200 or 300 expected attendance, a large portion of that isn't just the Adopt a Street groups that we already have, but it's new groups that these Adopt a Street groups are trying to get to come out and to be involved.
Okay.
And then we also, from what I'm told, this is my first one, but there's a lot of kids that come out for parents who are encouraging their children to learn how to keep their city clean.
Absolutely. You can really make it a family event of your own every month if you adopt a street, and it gives the kids, I think, a sense of pride. I mean, it gives adults too definitely a sense of pride in your community and your neighborhood, and you become. I have a street, obviously, so I'm very passionate about it. But it's your street, and you drive down, and you get upset when you see somebody's messed your street up.
You
notice
can just add it to your day too. If you're out walking the dog, bring a bucket, bring a grabber. We can provide all of that and keep your area clean. And then everybody can keep their own little area clean. And overall, if we do that, then the city will just be much, much cleaner than it is already.
Absolutely, absolutely. And you've recently gotten some great news, different grants, different awards and stuff that you've won. Let's talk about one of those grants first.
Okay. Well, we can talk about the cigarette litter prevention program first. In receiving that grant from Keep America Beautiful, what we're trying to do with that is to raise awareness throughout the community that people are throwing their cigarette butts, their cigars out the window, and what we want to do overall is we're going to put cigarette receptacles or ash receptacles in various locations throughout the city. Some of those being the community center, the civic center, and I believe the other 2 are Minsky Gym and the Saints Golf Course. And basically we want to put those ash receptacles in transition areas that people literally walk outside and they walk back inside, and that's typically where they're smoking and they're kind of throwing those butts out. So we want to encourage them to throw them in the right spot.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And does that grant money go towards anything else, like pocket ashtrays, I think I
There
saw.
are. We just got them in. There's 2 different types of ashtrays. One looks almost like a cup, which you can keep in your car with you.
Okay.
And then another one is a pocket ashtray, which is real small. It fits in your pocket, and that just encourages residents to do the exact same thing when they're out and about walking, and there may not be a trash can or an ash receptacle, to still not pitch it on the ground.
Right. Those cigarette butts are tricky to pick up, especially for Adopt a Street members. A lot of times I think drivers just empty a cup or empty their ashtray just, as they stop at a stop sign or a stoplight. So some of those corners are just littered with cigarette butt, and to try to pick those up is quite time consuming.
We had a new.
You can't get them all.
No, you can't. You can't. We had a new Adopt a Street group that came out, and his first cleanup, he said he spent over 4 hours cleaning up because he was trying to get all those butts, and that really just shows you in less than a mile how many there really can be.
Right, absolutely. So every driver that drives by just pitches one out the window. I mean, it definitely adds up, and I think it takes a long time for them to deteriorate, right? I think just because of based on the material that they're made of, it's not like throwing a piece of paper out, which might, disintegrate over time. Those, I think, stay around for quite some time.
They sure do.
All right, so there's another award that you all just received.
We got another grant through FDOT. Basically, that's the Drive It Home campaign, and that really encourages a lot of the same things. Basically, drive it home, meaning literally take your trash and drive it home. Don't pitch it out the window. So that's kind of similar to the other grant we just discussed. And then as far as awards go, the Keep Port St. Lucie Beautiful department has received the Tree City USA Award, I believe, since 2005, continuously every year. And we were awarded again Tree City USA Community. And basically what that entails is there's different areas that we need to touch on, and we were able to reach each one of those areas to still remain a Tree City USA, whether it's through beautification, whether it's through making sure that we educate the public, and we did that, and we spoke about it last time with our 4th grade foresters project. So we basically reached out and did those different areas, and we received the award again this year.
Absolutely, that's great. And there will be a tree giveaway. An annual tree giveaway. Is that in September this year?
Gosh, you're going to get me on the date there.
No, don't worry about it. I think I know it's later, either later towards the end of the summer.
It's definitely coming up, and we're getting ready to gear up for that as soon as we get past these next couple of events. We got a lot going on.
You've got a lot going on. That cleanup day is huge. It's such a huge undertaking. You've got a lot of sponsors and a lot of help from the community, but that's a large event just to coordinate the details of that.
It is. It's been fun.
That's great. Yeah, they've been keeping you busy. How long have you been the coordinator now? Not quite a year?
Just a few months.
Wow.
I think December.
Wow, and you've done a lot since then. You're getting grants and awards, and that's great. That's great. Anything else coming up?
Overall, I'd say the biggest ones that we'd want to emphasize on would be our 20th annual cleanup day again, and our appreciation night for Keep Port St. Lucie Beautiful at Med Stadium.
Absolutely. If anybody wants more information about those events, they can go to the website, cityofpsl.com. There's a Keep Port St. Lucie Beautiful tab. They've got there's a special events page. We also just started again sending out the e-newsletter. That was on kind of a hiatus for a little bit.
I'm excited about that.
Yeah, we got that one out last month, so definitely you can sign up for that e-newsletter on the website as well.
Absolutely. If anyone's interested in signing up for it, they can basically just see what we have going on, and any information that we have, we can kind of send out their way.
Absolutely, absolutely. And Keep Port St. Lucie Beautiful is actually on Pinterest now for anyone that's interested in that, or a follower or a user that way. So there's some great just tips, recycling tips, and just information about the committee and those upcoming events too. So definitely look for that. You can search that on Pinterest as well. So, all right, Christina, well, we'll let you get back. I know you're very busy. You are the Special Projects Coordinator and also Overseer of Keep Port St. Lucie Beautiful. So we thank you so much for all you do.
Thank you for having me.
And we'll see you again soon. We'll be right back after these messages.